What you saying? Talk to the people. Yeah. What you gonna say? What's going on, YouTube? We are back with another video. Family. Tammy! The queen. Yeah. Hope everybody's out there having a blessed day. Hope everybody's out there being safe. Always masked up. Sanitized up. And you know we Rona free. So it's a good morning. We're making good timing. Gonna run some errands. So why not bring y'all with us? Yeah, she walking. Yeah. Let her go. Come, Mama. Where you going? Yeah.
Come, God's coming. Come. Come, Peter. Tell me such a doing.
Come.
Come, let's go.
You coming? Bye-bye. 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 She would have stayed there forever. But so, as you've seen in previous videos, me and the queen both got vaccinated. So if you haven't already, go do yourself that service and go get vaccinated. Oh, it ain't time to sleep. Don't get comfortable. Do not get comfortable. So
She's always comfortable and got the arms.
What was your little effects after getting vaccinated, love?
I had a crazy headache.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only side effect. A crazy headache and a painful arm at the injection site.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. Which is normal. You do feel a little pain sometimes with shots. So it wasn't nothing, but the headache was just so severe. I took a Tylenol and I went about my day. That was it. Ain't onto it.
Beautiful. So after I got my shot, I didn't really feel anything until about a couple of hours after my arm started hurting and where I got the shot at. I hurt for, a couple of hours or whatever. It's a little sore, but eventually it goes away. So nothing really to worry about. But if you're worried about, you dying or any serious illnesses, no, not for us over here. So everything's good in the hood. So if you want to go and take it, go ahead. I would suggest everybody do that, but I'm about to touch the road, so we're gonna tap back in when we turn this back on. Right, Tammy?
You always try to make yourself like you're older than me.
I know.
Well, you are older, but older, like you're the older gentleman,
What? Age don't got nothing to do with it.
What you talking about? We like the same age.
I'm asking you if you know about
No,
this
but
song.
why he was making it sound, making me feel like
Just
I
say
don't
you don't know
this
about the song. That's it.
Don't start with that.
It's easy.
Let's
That's
keep
it.
it kosher.
If you don't know about the song, just say it.
No, I didn't say I don't know about the song.
So you know
I'm
about
just completing that you always like to put me on like I don't know.
Do you know?
I know the song.
Yeah.
Let's
say
move
it.
on. You always do this to me. I need to call you out.
Okay, Willis. What you got for me today?
Well, I brought this little topic of discussion
I'm gonna
to.
jump right into it. It's story time.
I'm getting to it just to try to get, So I asked hubby this morning, I actually told him a little snippet. I said to him, so there was this young man who was in a church, and he was serving in that church, and he saw another woman who was serving in a different church, and they then fell in love, and then they got married. So the woman left her church and then joined his church, and they started serving in that church as Mr. and Mrs. when they got married.
Okay, so hold on before anybody get confused. So one man and one woman, they went to separate churches.
They went to separate churches, yes, but when they got married, they went to one church.
So they both left their own churches and found a new church to go.
No, the woman left her church and then joined the man's church.
Okay, so they went to the man's church.
And then they started serving
at the man's
church and then continued there.
Okay.
As a married couple, right? And as they were like married, they were trying to have kids, but they couldn't have kids. Like the woman couldn't fall pregnant, no matter how much they tried. And in the marriage, they started having problems, and then he then went and found himself a little side piece. And he was cheating with the side piece. I think she had suspected that he was cheating, but how it is when it all surfaced that he was cheating. They still stayed together as a married couple, but then
so she didn't leave him?
No, she didn't leave him. She then, the guy then got the side piece pregnant, and when the side piece was pregnant, he then moved out of the house, out of their house, and moved in with the girlfriend. And her being pregnant, of course, he wanted to be around the baby, but then that led to them obviously getting a divorce. So they got a divorce, and the man married his side piece, and then they moved and bought a house, and he's obviously they're living as a family. Now the thing comes in with this woman, the original wife, didn't then lose his name. She still calls herself by his name, and she still serves in the church that she joined when she was married with him.
What? That is crazy.
Even though now he's left and he's now with his new wife at a different church, but she still stays there, and everybody at that church still calls her Mrs. So-and-so, and then she still wears the ring too. So I'm asking myself, I'm like, why? You're not married to him. You don't owe him anything. You don't have to stay in that church. You don't have to call yourself by his name. You don't have to wear the ring. Like, I don't know how people deal with trauma, or in this case loss, because they live in the same area, or they not too far from each other. So there will be occasional times when maybe the churches meet and they'll see each other, or you go to the mall and you might bump into the person, or they live like it's close. It's like you're gonna see each other someday, and then they have like mutual friends, like your friends and my friends, and so
Shia.
You said Shia. Who but Shia? The woman was Shia. Who but Shia? Who?
My friends.
I don't know. I couldn't do that.
Let me tell you something about women. Women don't like to let go. She tell me she not let go. Yeah, y'all women don't like to let go. Y'all like to hold on to stuff.
Not y'all. That's not generalized. Not all women.
Women hold on to everything.
I drop you like a hot potato.
That's cap. Women hold on to everything.
No.
I'm gonna tell you from experience. They don't like to let go. So this woman, well, the ex-wife now, doesn't want to let go of the name nor the ring.
No, the church.
Well, the church is different. You know what I mean? The church is the church.
Well, she can still stay and serve in the church, but now everybody in the church is not like even calling her by her maiden name or by her actual name. They just call her Mrs. You know, Mrs. Ex-wife. Let's say that.
Sounds like a personal problem, but the ring and the
name
and the name is more, you know what I mean?
Personal
for her. You know what I mean? Not for the people. So those are things she could get rid of on her own, not the church. But I feel, you know, when you go through separation, people have their, I mean, their time frame where it's gonna probably take some time to get over someone, or I mean, get through a situation.
But look,
You allow that person time.
Overnight.
I'm not saying it's gonna happen overnight, but at the same time, you know, this woman is devastated that not only did he cheat, he also got her pregnant, and then after the pregnancy, they divorced and married the next woman. So it's like, that's a whole lot to. It's a whole lot to take in. It's not a problem. Hold on, Willis. Hold on, Willis. The problem is not the woman. Once you figure out that your wife cannot have kids or you can't have kids, it's now more of a discussion as where do we go from here?
Right.
You feel me? It's not for you to go out and cheat and try to find someone who is gonna, you know, gonna give you what you're missing in your marriage. I mean, then you yourself, I mean, is at fault because now you're searching for things in the wrong place. You feel me? One, take it to the Lord in prayer. You know what I mean? And then two, you sit down with your wife or your husband and y'all figure something out of, you know what I mean? And this is the road y'all gonna take together. Because we went to the altar, you know what I mean? And we said I do. So if this is forever, then this is what we're gonna have to try and deal with. Y'all come up with different scenarios if y'all wanna adopt, or, you know what I mean? Y'all wanna try,
IVF.
Yeah, you know, let somebody else carry the seed. Yeah, let somebody else carry the seed and whatnot. Then y'all try those options, but you know what I mean, going out and cheating is not solving the issue. You know, it may seem, you know what I mean, like a fix at the moment, but you don't know what problem lies ahead.
But look, the leading, I don't have all the details, but I just know the surface story. But I wouldn't say that her being infertile was like the only reason he left or the only reason he cheated. Maybe they also had other issues within the marriage that, you know, cracks that led to like this big thing.
There's no gotta be a woman. There's no perfect marriage. We always discuss this. There's no perfect marriage. We're not getting married. Be prepared to have arguments and, you know what I mean, be mad at each other, and it comes with the territory. I mean, whether you're married or not, even in regular relationships, you're gonna have issues. So don't feel like just because you're married, you're not supposed to go through things. No, they're only supposed to make y'all stronger. And this test for them, obviously,
they failed it.
You know, he failed. So God is gonna test him other ways. You know, seeing how he left the woman he claimed he loved, and you know what I mean, cheated and had a baby out, I can't even say out of wedlock. Within,
he had another kid within the marriage.
Within marriage,
with
so
someone else.
It's like, I mean, you're gonna have to lay in the bed, you know. So when the time comes, you have to be prepared for the consequences. But you know what I mean, in my opinion, the lady, if she wants to keep the ring, I mean, it's
she's entitled because it was given to her.
It's her. She can.
But
keep
now
but the name, I mean, that's. I don't know why she kept the name, but she probably didn't like her old name. But
no, maybe she didn't like her old name, or it's like it came with the identity because this guy had like a lot of substance. Like he was well known, you know. He was like a very well known young man.
That doesn't mean anything.
I don't know. I'm just trying to, I'm trying to figure it out too.
No, I'm just saying, I mean, put yourself in her shoes. If a man cheated on you, regardless if he had substance or if he was rich and his name was well known, you still gonna keep his last name. Like,
no,
you walk around calling yourself Mrs. Bezos, and Bezos don't cheat on you.
There's actual Mrs. Bezos out there too.
Yeah.
Like, so that the real, the current Bezos looks at the former Bezos and goes,
I got the ring. Yeah, you know, I mean, the ring's here.
What's going on?
But that's life, you know. You gotta take life as it comes. Just take the L and keep it pushing. You know, there's nothing wrong with
it. It's painful. It is painful for her. I can just imagine the pain she had to go through in dealing with that.
Yeah, it's a recovery
the closure,
process.
like wondering, did you receive closure? And then also, like, everybody within the community knows your ex, and you know, everybody knows your story because, you know, people.
Yeah, everybody
bad
talks.
news travels
Very
pretty quickly, so everybody knows your story.
They probably knew even before the divorce.
Yeah, even before she knew what was going on, people already knew. So it comes from a place of pain, and for her to still be functioning,
no bueno. No bueno.
Hard, puppy.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta do what's best for you at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you always do what's best for you, not what's best for the people. You feel me? Regardless how everybody else is gonna feel about the situation, you gotta do what's best for you. You feel me? People gonna judge you regardless. Whether you feel you chose the right decision, or you want somebody, or you wanna choose what somebody else told you to do, somebody else is always gonna judge you. Yeah, people always have something to say. I mean, people's opinion don't matter. I mean, as long as you got your wife by your side or your husband by your side, that's it.
Just be faithful to each other. Like, if you at the point in your life where you saw something better, or your
if you're out there wondering,
wife ain't cutting it, like, let other people's children go. Like, let them go. Tell them, be faithful, be truthful, and then let it happen. What you eating?
Yes, yeah. Bun and cheese. You understand? You don't know about them something. Yeah?
This is one thing I don't understand. Can we just, like, show them how dry this thing is? It's like, it's so dry, and then he's eating with like a thick piece of cheese. This piece of cheese in the middle.
Happy Easter, y'all.
I don't know, like, people eat weird things. Thing.
Weird.
That is blasphemous. That is blasphemous.
I can eat like the bread by itself.
Bun. Oh, Tada.
I can eat that thing by itself and eat the cheese by itself.
No, you have to eat them together. Watch out. Take like a piece of the bun. You have to eat it together.
I did.
There's no cheese in. I wasted something. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, y'all. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like, share, comment.
Stay tuned and tell people to subscribe to, you know, put us onto other people's channels. Like, share this post, put us on your Instagram and your Facebook, you know.
All social platforms. Always stand on your 10. Always put God first. And we're gonna catch some love
on the flip side.